guys, what's up? This is Darrell with Quantum Light Consciousness. Today we're going to talk about healing and programming with Merkaba. This is a subject that is dear to me because I really am into sacred geometry and programming with the mind and healing and energy physics. The Merkaba is one of the biggest covered subjects in spirituality currently, at least for people who go into spirituality. There's also different ways to get into the Merkaba and utilize it. Some people, they do it and they kind of don't know that they're doing it correctly or incorrectly. And I just wanted to clarify a couple things on those dynamics on the Merkaba. Some of the things that kind of is a little bit confusing to people who are getting into the meditation. Well, first off, the Merkaba meditation is something that kind of is like, it had been passed down from ancient lineages, from the families who have been incarnating on the planet, who are, ultra-terrestrial, interdimensional, and it's sacred knowledge, how to pass from life to death, and it's really just like the knowledge of the human energy field and being coherent when you're, not in your body, and how to get through places where there isn't much where there isn't much structure dimensionally or energetically. It also helps keeping energy off of you when you're going through very energetic, dense areas, like through the city, or maybe you're at work and you just have to keep some density off of you, so you might just continue to have your geometry spinning around you. So one of the things that people don't realize is that the Merkaba is actually star tetrahedrons. At least that's how I use it. People talk about the fire and water, which make up the star tetrahedrons, and then you have the earth tetrahedron and the sun tetrahedron. Those are both star tetrahedrons. At least that's how I use it. And then they spin. For the meditation, I would honestly highly recommend June Val Melchizedek's meditation on that. He does, the breathing techniques and the actual physics on getting your body to remember, because it's an ancient sacred process that is programmed into your physical construct. So you have your sun tetrahedron, which is closest to you, spinning counterclockwise upwards. Then you have your earth tetrahedron spinning towards the earth, that's interlayered over that, but they're both perfectly interlayered. And then you have your third tetrahedron, your third star tetrahedron, which spins counterclockwise upwards. That's one of the big things. People don't realize that the third tetrahedron also spins. And that star tetrahedron, it really helps you. It helps you gain a lot of balance and clarity within yourself, and clear out the density that goes through, like your auric field, and your synapses, and just overall energetic wavelengths around and through your body. So when you get into that meditation, just remember 3 star tetrahedrons. The inside 2 spin counter-rotational, and the outside spins counterclockwise upwards. And then you have the breathing, which he teaches in that, which is very helpful to actually start it up. He explains it like you're gearing up a bike, which you actually it's kind of like you have to run your inner gears, and it's actually like a little star, like a little starship. And when you use it in meditation, you can actually take it and go to other places. When I did it for the second time, I did it correctly. And what he didn't tell me is that you get sucked out of your body. Like, this is what happened to me. When I did it, I popped open. Alright. I popped open a dimensional doorway on my right side, and I got sucked through into the fifth dimension, into a spherical reality. And that was pretty cool, but like, no one told me that was gonna happen. And after that, I had, just like a whole bunch of new frequencies coming in, which I wasn't prepared for, and then I had to deal with that. So when you deal with the Merkaba, make sure you know that it's possible that you might go somewhere. A lot of what I'm talking about here is also in my course, available on my website. But the Merkaba is, it's a geometric force. It's like a force field that spins around your body, that keeps the energy going and keeps you coherent within space and time. If that isn't getting too deep, but it's something that you can use to heal yourself as well. So if you were to program your Merkaba, it's literally like programming your entire energy field. It's like programming your energy like a brain, that's outside of yourself, because it sits outside of you, interconnected with, through you, as you. It's actually the geometry of the sun. It's how the sun works. It's the same geometry of how the sun spins, and how the sun produces charge and gravity. And the width is basically, outwards to about the ends of your fingertips. If you were to have your fingertips, fully extended, with your arm all the way out. Same with your feet. Back to Vitruvius, Da Vinci. It's that model. It's that model of the human. You just picture the star tetrahedron around him. Or her. So it's like, something that you can use to your benefit day to day. I use it when I want to kind of just like, remove toxic energy that, gets sometimes, it's helpful to do that. Say if you absorb some energy from somewhere that you don't want floating around your system, you basically can make up a command and then program that command 4 times and feel it working and continue to allow it to work. So this is just for an example. Say you want actually I just did this like a couple hours ago, except I do it with my energy now. I don't do it with my Merkaba because my Merkaba is already programmed. So I program my specific flame of energy, but you can do it for your Merkaba. So you would say, Merkaba, heal all negative energies, or you could say, Merkaba, heal all energetic hooks or attachments, or clear all energetic hooks or attachments. So that's basically how it works, and then the power of your mind and your intent and your will to continue to bring that through and stick with that. That's that's your power to hold and to continue. It's kind of just like being also in your center, because it generates gravity. You'll be able to get a higher state of being during your dream state. So if you remember you have a Merkaba around you while you're in a dream, you can just activate it and then shoot out into the stars. That's also possible. I've also done that. So your imagination can take you anywhere when you know the physics and how it works throughout the dimensions and throughout the spaces of relativity. There's no limit. So so it really, the way you activate it is from your heart. You have to be in your heart and you have to be in your center. So when you get your breathing down, you can find the meditation online. I think Jungal has it online, or you can do it off my website for the breathing. It's called the Breath of Fire meditation. I have it somewhere, I think in one of the last posts at the bottom. Do that and then get into the Merkaba and then start spinning it. And then you actually feel the waves of energy like ripple around you, and start, you'll realize you're in a sphere of your own reality that you control. And that's something that's key, just getting there, getting in that center and being in that stillness, because when you have the counter rotational star tetrahedrons, that creates stillness. That's your 0 point. That's totally stillness right there. And then from that stillness, it's like your point of awareness. That's your 0 point. That's basically where you were born. And you have to reconnect there to retake your power, to be able to heal, to be able to manifest, and to be able to, develop and, cultivate the inner energy and outer energies that, you like to experience. So I guess that's it, There's so much to talk about with the Merkaba. I'm really only cracking the surface here. But, if you like a session, I'm available at quantumlight.net, quantum-light.net. I do intuitive healing and intuitive coaching. Thanks so much.